Hey guys, it's Nicole and I'm back, and I just wanted to do a quick video on my PreK3 curriculum for this school year. So this is for my 3-year-old son. He turned 3 years old last month. So this is his Tot School / PreK3 curriculum, and I just want to show it to you, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right on in. First off, I'm going to start off with these workbooks. I got these at the dollar store a while back, and I saved them for him in particular. Some of them we had started working on last year. They're sticker books, and if you have toddlers or 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds, you know that they love sticker books. It's great for fine motor skills as well as for learning. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rip these books up and make activity trays with them, because some of the concepts in here are a bit advanced. He'll make his own color wheel by just coloring. He will also use the stickers that are included in this book and match them to the shadows of the images here. So every day, whenever we have that themed week, when we're doing, say we're doing blue, I'll rip out this sheet here and include the stickers that go there, and I'll go over with them. This has 8 tentacles and lives in the ocean. What is it? And then he'll guess what it is. Birds live in this little house. This person is very helpful and works in a hospital. And then I'll help him with the concept of it's a nurse, it's a dress, but at the end of the day, it's really the concept of all these things are wearing or are the color blue. So the stickers are included here for him to see, and this will just be a nice way to make some tray activities where he can utilize the stickers and the activity sheets for hands-on fine motor skills learning. Up next for workbooks, I have this Crayola Beginning Sounds Basic Skills Activities book. Again, I got this from the Dollar Tree. It simply just breaks down. It's a sheet for every letter of the alphabet. And what I'll do is I'll put this in a dry erase sheet so that he can scribble on this, and that we can save it for later. And again, so we can reuse it and bring the letter concept back around again after 26 weeks. I'll also be ripping these up and putting them in dry erase pockets as well. For his little preschool learning notebook. There's just color involved. I have a daily learning notebook from last year that I'll link in the description box, a video for that. It will be doing pretty much the same format, but I wanted to make it a little bit more interactive this year with a little bit more color. So this will be in there as well. This is a Kumon book for grade ages 3, 4, and 5. As you can see, it's seen a lot of love because it's literally been through all of my children. And it is written on the inside, some of the activities, and some of them are not. But I'll seek and search through the ones that aren't written on, like this one, and he'll be able to draw a line from numbers 1 through 10 in the order. And the activities that actually are written on, I always make sure that my kids use pencil. So I just go back with a big eraser and just erase it, and he'll have the opportunity to go through and do these activities. This goes up to the number 30. So we'll focus on 1 through 30 this year. Of course, he counts up to 20 now, but he gets kind of crazy after 12. He starts skipping numbers. So we'll focus on 1 through 30. And then I have a 1 through 70 book as well for the same age range that we will advance to if he finishes this faster than I expect. Now, these 4 books here are actually from Christian Light Education. I wasn't looking to purchase a curriculum for my 3-year-old. I think it's ridiculous, honestly, especially because I have so many resources that I've already used for my other kids that I was just going to recycle again, because I'm all about shoestring, on a budget homeschooling. I really don't have a budget that's endless that I can just go out and haul every single week, but I try my best. But I saw this right here, and I threw it in the shopping cart online when I was shopping for my Christian Light Education for my 6-year-old and 4-year-old. And I stumbled upon this little 4-set series for preschoolers. And I thought it was really good. Very straightforward, very basic. This one, draw lines to match the clocks that are the same. They're learning how to write their numbers. They're learning how to count their numbers 1 through 10. Coloring in the balloons in specific colors. Draw the line to the big picture that shows what's missing. Just logic, numbers, counting, and even some cut and paste activities that he can do. We'll cut these out and paste them where they belong. Basic concepts and skills that kids who are in preschool need to learn. Also, this one is color, cut, and count. Same concept, coloring, cutting, counting, learning shapes, numbers, colors, logic activities like that. Bigger steps, this is more, they said this is geared more for 4-year-olds. This is more for penmanship and pre-writing and just tightening up that for handwriting skills here. And this is the very beginning one, all about 3, the beginning activity workbook for 3 and 4-year-olds. So again, dot to dots, helping him with his control of his pencil, pretty much pre-writing skills. So I thought that was cool. It was very inexpensive. Threw it in the shopping cart, and I'm glad I did, because I think that would be a good basis for us to include in his daily learning notebook, and just to have something for him to actually practice writing every day. And we're tried and true. For the past 2 years, I've been using Handwriting Without Tears. I used it for my now 4-year-old. I used it for him last year when he was 3, and I'm using it this year because it's interactive, it's fun, it's worked, and we got it for free. So I'm using it again for my youngest, who is now 3. Numbers and math. This is the pre-K teacher's guide. I love the activities and the suggestions that they give you here. Things that you can use that are around your home. For example, materials and setup. 2 plates, 2 counters. Okay, count with me. Count a set of objects. Counting with one-to-one correspondence is when children learn to say one number for each object in a set. And they give you ideas on how to teach one-to-one correspondence with items that you already have at home. They even give you ideas that with materials that they actually produce as well. But you can recreate this concept with any number of items that you might have laying around in your house. And I found it to be very awesome that you could just recreate a lot of these. It tells you what you would need to recreate this activity, and it walks you through in a way that you can do this with your child, just to teach them concepts that they need to have mastered by the end of preschool. And I do have a lot of these the materials that they're asking for, and some of them I don't have, and that's fine. Even early geometry. So each chapter just teaches you concepts and skills with these activities that you can do in here that are hands-on, patterns and algebra, that you do with your child at home. Which one is different? Using coins, using little triangles, just so many things. Sounds like this. Duplicate a simple pattern. Things you can do in your own home with things that you already have on hand. Okay? So I love that. And then there's also the Readiness and Writing Pre-K Teacher's Guide. I need to reorder this book, but in the meantime, we can always just wing it without it. My 3-year-old used it last year. Concept of just writing the letters, and using these letter sticks to make the letters, which if you watch a lot of my preschool activity videos from last year, I use these all the time, and this is what we recreate the letters with. And those activities, a lot of the concepts for those activities came from this book, and I made trade activities, Montessori based activities, utilizing these wooden pieces to create the letters. So it pretty much has the standard patterns and shapes that you would use to recreate every letter of the alphabet. And here's the mat that you can also use it for on it. Use them with if you want. You don't have to. Also, little numbers books, 1 through 10, just so he can get the idea of the one-on-one correspondence and counting. He loves some of them. He's already started scribbling in them this week. And 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Little rhymes, little games, little things that you can do with them to get the concept of the number really ingrained, as well as learning how to write the number as well. And along with this curriculum, we use these all the time, roll-a-dough letters. I did put this on Pinterest. I was using it with a salt box that I created with just a simple pencil box and some salt or sand in it, and the child can use their finger to trace or recreate the image that they see on the card for the numbers. But we use this with Play-Doh. They can roll out and put the Play-Doh on top of the letter. They can write over it with dry erase markers. My 4-year-old last year loved these, and I know my 3-year-old is going to love them this year as well. So all this stuff here, especially in that corner as well, all comes with the Handwriting Without Tears curriculum, and we love it, and we'll be using it again this year. So that's pretty much our basics for Todd School this year. Everything else we do, I have shown you in a previous video, and I'll link that in the description box below. I do a lot of hands-on activities for Todd School and Preschool 3. I showed all of them labeled in my little shoe boxes, all my hands-on activities that I've created that I'll be utilizing this year and adding to them this year as well. So I'll definitely link that video in the description box below, talking about how I organize my preschool and Todd School activities. But these are the basic books that we'll be using just for the concepts that we need to have as a foundation for Pre-K3 Todd School for this year. So I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. Definitely, if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll be glad to answer them. And yeah, this is it. This is our preschool Pre-K3 Todd School curriculum for this year. You guys have a great day. Bye.